what this guy's been doing real good. You know, get it go.
Yeah. You do that, sure, you'd have these nice.
Believe that, you know, his pride was so important that he couldn't see how sparkly I was that John Hale had called me, you know. And ever since then, I've always tried to keep that front of my mind. It's not what is going on in my life, it's what's going on in the new, brand new distributor's life of their side.
Well, here's another thing he would do real bad.
$1,000 Hayside
Unbelievable.
Volume, our newest and first ever executive platinum directors, and a bonus check of $50,000.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I just look at her and look at the check and keep talking?
You talk, I'll take
Now here, honey, let me handle that.
Eugene, say a few words.
All right, listen, appreciate all the hard work all of you guys have done out there. You see what happens, just momentum drives, just keeps driving business, and that's what we're out here after. We're after the people like the Hooters and the McGuires, and we're after people like the Weavers and the Loningers, and just a lot of people out here that are driving business, and it's been a fun time. It's been a fun trip. And I know my wife don't really care anything about this 50,000, but I've got a feeling that we'll find something to do with it. And I'd say when we get ready to make the Christmas in the Smokies, the second weekend of December.
Well, now, wait a minute. Hold on. Tell us what you're talking about.
Well, I'm afraid Thomas Weaver will ask me to buy a room for him. And Walter Dukes ain't no here looking Dukes. But anyhow, what we're going to do, you know, we used to do our Christmas in the Smokies every year, the second weekend of December. We just now set it up. We just now started it. And there's a lot of people giving away rooms, people like Sam Gerard, people like Leon Hooter, Tim McGuire, and Walter Duke. I just talked to him a few minutes ago. And a lot of people are giving away rooms for contests in their business on top recruits. And so we're all going to meet up at the Smokies the second weekend of December. And so we just called it Christmas at the Smokies. I don't know of a better place and a prettier place to be.
So that, and anybody's invited. I mean, I know there's going to be some contests. Several of us from the home office will be there, even though this isn't Saba or AMS corporate doing this. We're going to participate and support it. And I know, I guess you can open it up to anybody else that wants to get involved and do their own contest too.
Yes, what we've done, everybody can run their own kind of contest, but we work with the motel. They've got the rates down there where people just want to come over that weekend and spend the weekend. You got to remember, I'm sitting here looking at people like Tim and Lori Burkhart sitting here, and I'm looking at Walter and his wife and Leon and Sue, and you know, I'm looking at all these people. A lot of these people will be there that weekend, and you know, if you're going to work this as a business, why not hang around the best and find out what's going on and find out what they're doing? It's going to be a family weekend. Bring your family, bring your children, and just come over that weekend, and we're just going to gather up and have a fun time.
All right, and we'll certainly send out that information. Second weekend of December, Christmas in the Smokies. We'll send out all of the details. And Eugene, you know, a lot of people, there's a lot of rewards in what you and Julia have done, but a lot of people don't realize, and I've heard, you know, Leon Hooter say this countless times. I've never met anybody that works harder and is more, it takes more serious and more committed, has the passion to build a business than Eugene Smith. Even on the way out here, yeah, we're going to have a great weekend, and what's Eugene doing, sitting around, you know, the fireplace with Walter Duke, talking business, and Tim Burkhart. But even on the way here and on the way back, do I understand this right? This isn't just a vacation for you. You turned this into a business trip.
Well, of course you do, because you know when you're on a fixed income, you can never stop doing what you want to do, you know. And so you just, you know, you tie work up, and you know anything that you can. Walter Duke was sitting here talking tonight about our business and the fun and the things that we have. I don't know of nothing that you can have this much fun and still build a business and enjoy life and be able to. And hey, look where we're staying at tonight. One of the best places that I believe I've ever stayed at. I've never seen nothing like this before in my life. And you know, just walking through here looking at 9 different bedrooms and trying to pick out which one you want to stay in, why, you know, hey, that's a tough decision, but my wife can do that.
Well, speaking of your wife, let's get Julia to say a few words, because it is a total team effort. And Julie, I know you and I were talking a little bit earlier about just in these last several months especially. I mean, I tell you, Eugene has turned the burners up and has just been out there working harder than he ever has, and obviously it's paying off.
Yes, it is. And you know, as watching him and his passion for the business, his passion for the product and the people that are using the product, it makes me want to support him 100%, and that's what I try to do. I try to be there to support him, make sure he gets everything he needs so he can go on the road and do what he does best. And it's just a beautiful business that you can travel with friends. We spend probably 70% of our time with Leon and Sue Hager. And, you know, before Saba and before this business, we never knew them. And we built a relationship and a friendship that you can't put a price tag on. And this is just a wonderful business and a wonderful way to live my life. And I thank everybody that's on our team, and I thank Saba and I thank corporate.
You bet. Again, Eugene and Julia Smith.
Take his computer in with him, but now don't y'all spill no cheese fries on it. He'll be having it out sniffing it.
This, you've probably seen, when you see the logo, you see the Alaskan guy with the dog, and he's got that is the #1 selling T-shirt in the world. It comes from this little restaurant right here. It's unbelievable.
So we're going
Eskimo Joe's trip on the Gold Retreat here in Stillwater, Oklahoma.
How far did we actually drive to get here?
Hello.
It's about an hour probably.
But how far distance?
Distance-wise, well, from where we were out there, probably 70 from where we 70 or 75 from where we were.
Can I take
Yeah. And if
Look,
they don't
Eugene's
have it,
already
there's
talking about
someplace
trying to
right
work.
around here.
Yep. Go, baby. Go, baby.
Here's the real boss.
Go, baby. Go, baby.
Doing that now, don't you?
Trying to give me that whip.
Maybe just don't pop me like Jesus popped me.
Biggest name, Stillwater, jumping with a Jesus.
Oh, they got the dogs.
Yeah. See, like this one, he's on
Can
a
you
cow.
find me something, please?
What's that?
Can you find me something, please?
Got a dog sitting right here.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't that good.